Do this, Dimitri. Thank you, Bob. One of the cardinal rules in Rome is you don't mess with Octavian. Well, who's that? Well, before Augustus, before the Pax Romana, before ever becoming an emperor or ever even looking close to becoming an emperor, there was Octavian, a boy who at 4 years old lost his father and was raised by his grandmother. Someone who suffered with illness throughout his entire life, but never told anyone about it, which made him look like a coward in the eyes of most Romans. The great nephew of the great Julius Caesar, who looked at him as though he was useless. He was a weak little boy. That is until Octavian decided one day, while suffering through his illness on death's bed, to pull himself out of that bed to go join his great uncle on campaign in Spain. Now, see, most people didn't realize that he had something they couldn't see, and that was ambition and the will to be great. So he willed himself to Spain, got there, the battle was over, the campaign was over, but that simple act pushed him to the front of the line for inheritance from Julius Caesar, who had no heirs. So when his great uncle was killed by the Senate, Octavian inherited everything from his great uncle. Now, when he came to power, he shared power. But Rome was in the thralls of a civil war. And Octavian had to figure that out. He had grain shortages. He had fighting going on between Romans. And he had to figure all that out. He put that ambition and that will to work. Ended up prevailing throughout the Civil War and uniting the empire, becoming the first emperor of Rome. Today, Octavian is going to talk to us about overcoming adversity. He has faced adversity every step of the way in his entire life, and he has come through with shining colors. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Octavian Augustus Caesar.